Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to Warhammer 40K Mechanicus 2. Now, mind you, this is the demo, so it's not the full game. However, I am incredibly excited to bring this to you. So this was shadow dropped by Casino Games and Bulwark Studios, and completely unexpected, but I am so incredibly excited to try it out. If you don't know what Mechanicus, Warhammer 40K Mechanicus is, the first game came out a good long while back. It's one of my favorite turn-based tactical games, featuring a stellar soundtrack as well. I still listen to it to this day, and the Ixion soundtrack along with it. But essentially it is a turn-based tactical game where you played as the Mechanicus, who are kind of the tech priest faction of the Omnissiah. And they are an ultra-religious, machine-focused faction who were exploring the Necron strongholds in the Necron world. And we're back with Mechanicus 2, which, I'll be real honest, since its announcement, I don't know a whole lot about the game or what it entails, but I'm excited to bring you the demo. If you want to go play the demo, you can actually play it right now. This isn't a creator exclusive. This is public right at this moment, so check the description below. But first and foremost, if you're excited about this, let me know by leaving your comments in the comments section. And of course, giving the video a like so it goes out into the YouTube algorithm. We are going to go dive into a new campaign and see what the demo has in store for us. All right, so it looks like we have different modifiers here. We have all the way at narrative, which is literally if you just want a fun experience. We have normal. I'm going to go for tactician, simply because I think it'd be good for us. Designed for veterans of tactical RPGs, efficiency, position, and mastery of mechanics are key to survival. Enemies will have additional traits, that's cool to know. Enemy Necrons reanimate faster, that's terrifying to know. Enemy Necrons have Dominion level 5 by default. I don't know what that means. Missions begin with an elevated vigilance level, and each mission starts with a vigilance meter already partially filled. We are not skipping tutorials. I'm bringing you this demo brand new. Let's go in. Cadius 4, Adeptus Mechanicus Forge World.
I can confirm the presence of Xenos structures.
Tech Inquisitor Steamroller, your objective is to explore and catalog any Xenos artifacts and report back to the Omnissiah node.
Such a shame to finally find what I have sought, and not bring anything back.
Limit your activities to observation. Our Forge World is young. We would know what has been here before. Only then can this region be consecrated to the Omnissiah and its bounties exploited.
Of course, Prime Hermeticon. My maniple will locate an entrance to the underground structure. Let us venture deeper. There is always so much under the surface for the taking.
Well, first, hot dang, is that fantastic voice acting. Topographical scans confirm structural entrance bearing 931.
Open for us. Perhaps seismic activity has opened it. Excavation Manipul Eta 7. Scout ahead. Secure the entrance.
Sweet, cautious
These
foray.
ruins belie the much larger structure beneath. There is much here I find familiar. Xenos, my hypothesis holds true. The day will not be wasted after all.
Oh, hot dang, we're already seeing Necrons. All right, we're just going to dive right on into it then. Mechanicus is a turn-based tactical RPG in which you take control of a powerful leader supported by a group of combatants. To avoid defeat, you must ensure your leader's survival at any cost, even the sacrifice of your own units. During this turn, select any of your units to play. Cool. Movement action. Unit may freely move up to its movement. Each weapon action may be used once per turn. After using a weapon, the unit cannot move again that turn. So we want to make sure we move first, shoot later. Traits are passive effects. They sometimes require specific conditions. All right, during a skirmish, a unit may also be temporarily affected by positive or negative stances, ending your turn. Great. So after suffering damage, generate 1 cognition point. So here are cognition points, I would assume. Again, it's been a long time since I played the first one, so apologies. Now, what I assume is that we are going to want to worry about cover and things of that nature. So I am going to go ahead and get behind the cover here. Oh, okay, I see. Again, been a long time since I played. We're still going to stay behind cover here. I made a goofball mistake. But at least they can't get to me. This guy can, but we're going to stay right there. Can't do anything. In the turn. That hurt a lot. Generated via unit traits, cognition points are a resource unique to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Use them to empower your leader's movements, weapons, and skills, or activate your leader's canticle for a unit. You cannot have more than 10 cognition points stored. Canticles are special enhancements, exclusive to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Each Mechanicus leader grants 1 unique canticle to the units under their command. The next weapon action this unit uses inflicts +1 damage. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. And then we are just going to go ahead and smack that dudo. 2 to 3 damage. It did not do much. End our turn there. Sweet. Alright, we have a galvanic rifle. After attacking an enemy target at 5 range or more, generates 1 cognition point. Deals max damage if the bearer has not moved this turn. Oh, interesting. So my question is, I assume outside of this range, this is 5 tiles. So anything outside of that is what will generate a cognition point and give max damage. 2 to 3. Sweet. That makes sense. Some units have festival actions known as skills. That makes sense as well. What do we have here? Exenerate Omnissiah Axe. Ignores target's defense. Deals max damage if the bearer has not moved. We have a Volkite Blaster. 2 to 4 damage. At the end of its turn, suffer 1 damage. Okay, we don't necessarily... I guess that's a trait we could inflict. Or then a Macro Stubber. So, for instance, we could simply go here in this dude's life. Or we could do Zenerite Data Curse. Weaken and immobilize to the target. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's go ahead and just destroy him. Once again, I can't move. Oh, but he can use... Oh, he has 3 weapons, so he can move them all. That would have been good to know. I guess it does say you can use each weapon once. So, holy crap. Okay. This is the timeline. Yep, we know that. Useful tool for planning your tactics. Marked by your own faction. In your turn, you may activate 1 unit of your choice, provided it's not already attacked. At the start of a skirmish, an enemy unit's place in the timeline is hidden. It's revealed when the first activities or when they're targeted by a weapon. At the end of each round, the reinforcement step occurs. During this, both you and the enemy have the opportunity to deploy any units held in reserve. These units are then placed into the timeline. Cool. I like it. So we're going to move here. 2 to 3 damage. This guy's dead no matter what. Like, there's no way he's not. So we are going to hopefully, take out a unit at most. Okay, gonna be real honest here. I feel like he should have been able to take that guy. We're going to servo arm, do the maximum amount of damage there. Nothing else we can do. I am going to move. Some units can use cover to prevent themselves from being targeted. Yep, that makes sense. But that's a very defined target space. How much HP does this bro have? We have no idea. Well, we're gonna hide. And it does look like there's a minimum range, so I did goof up there as well. It's fine. I don't mind goofing up because it shows people what they should and shouldn't do. Can we shoot there? No, we can't. Can't shoot there either. -1 cognition. Oh, because I can move further and spend a cognition point. That's pretty legit. Why can't I hit this thing? I am wondering if we are experiencing a bit of a bug here. Yeah, it appears to be a bug. That's fine. That's what demos are for. It is unfortunate, but we will be okay. He's got to move in the range. All right, he's dead. We're all dead. Every one of... Oh, that's not fun. Yeah, so that bug cost us a lot, actually, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's just not ideal. We're going to get behind cover. We are going to guarantee that this does 3 attack. So we can make sure we take out that guy. Litany of the Ancient Matrix. Why did that fall out? I don't know. So it looks like that cover reduced anything that was happening, which is good. We are going to go ahead and just shoot him in the turn. I wonder if there is a toggle. I like this view, but I want that grid to stay there. But I guess it can't happen. That's fine. Two to 4 damage, 2 to 3 damage, 3 times 1 damage. So I do want to make sure we get within that range. Brilliant. Electromagnetic radiation anomalies equal negative. That's the last of them. Partial exigency report from Servitor 987 Gamma, location 18.9 meters below.
What is the servitor's status? Report.
Communications interference request cannot be fulfilled.
We shall have to see it for ourselves.
Alright, so this is still pretty typical of our normal run style.
997 Gamma. Satisfactory. Evidently was where?
Servitor requires attention before it is functional. Assess the servitor.
Circuits were burned out, and the gyrosextant misaligned. These have been corrected.
Alright, functioning at minimal capacity. Sweet. So we got ourselves a servitor. Doesn't do much, but that's okay. That's what we lost.
This one is damaged. Its machine code generator must be malfunctioning. Servitor, engage low Gothic speech mode.
Servitor 997 Gamma auditory response mode initiated.
I would scour this place for its secrets, but it is unwise to tarry. Survey our immediate surroundings and report.
Port chamber detected beyond a gateway.
Mechanics of fate have put a door in our path. Surely the Omnisire wills us to delve further.
Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Alright, yeah, this is your typical style so far. Xenos technology at the gate was unresponsive. If we use subtlety by finding and examining the locking mechanism in the hope of operating it directly, there's no time for vagaries and hazards of Xenos technology. Use a pair of ammunition magazines as improvised explosives. We're gonna go with subtlety.
A modulated current applied to the locking components should produce results.
Power spike detected.
And it opens. There is no obstacle that will not melt away before a sufficiently cunning application of knowledge.
Sweet, door's been opened. Didn't have to use force after all.
Excavation maniple 8 to 7, and mostly intact. Servo skull, find us a way back to the surface.
For an eternity, we slumbered. And as we slept, we dreamed of half-remembered lives and new forms of cold metal and
Now we do get to play as the Necrons, so I'm hoping that's what this is.
and gods humbled of the empire that was ours and the galaxy that bowed to us. From her slumber awoke Nefershah, our guard to the Pharaon Sankotep. Nefershah, she who was to decide the fate of Kivroth.
Yes, we do get to play as them. Oh, heck yes. Alright.
Memories. Biotransference. The cold of the great sleep. I have dreamed, but now...
The weight of eons lay on the tomb of Nefershah. The Vargard knew her slumber had been a long one, but there was no telling how long.
There is no time to wallow in our past. I am the hand of the Pharaon. I am the Vargard to Sankotep. My duties are to the throne. Cryptek Kynox, attend to me.
But I was not there. Nefershah found herself faced with alien intruders. She regarded the creatures with as much mild curiosity as anger. They appeared partially biological and carried weapons of strange and inefficient design. They moved to attack, but Nefershah gave no quarter.
Only the ignorant would despoil the tomb of a Pharaon's Vargard. For that ignorance, I am the punishment.
Alright, as I was saying, this is a deeply RPG style game, so we're obviously not going to be speaking quite as much as I would normally do. The first time a Necron unit is destroyed in a skirmish, its reanimation protocols activate. A round countdown timer will appear. When it reaches 0, unit returns to play. Cool. Some skills, like Arise, allow you to accelerate the return of units. Alright, also cool. So I assume it's the same sort of deal, where we can go forward, and we only use this, if we used it before, we don't get to go after it or use it again. So let's go ahead and move our way over here. A war scythe, that's not going to work. I say we have some fun. Oh, it does everyone. Oh. Charge in a straight line, inflict damage on the first enemy encountered. Okay, we're not doing that. All right, interesting. Yeah, that really sucks. Let's go after this guy. 2 to 3 damage. Very, very basic flare claws. So unfortunately, we're not being able... Ooh. Very cool. I wonder if we can't get a shot on that guy. Probably not, but I'm going to try and get as close as I can. We have reanimation protocols. When the unit is killed, it's 20% chance to resurrect in your guard after the skirmish. Okay. Ah, dadgum, we're just out of range. Yep, that's also fair. End the turn. Nice, we got some reinforcements. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Feeder mandibles 1 to 3. Oh, boo. Come on. That's fine. Focus on me on the reinforcements. 2 to 4 damage. I assume there's 5 here. Yep. Each time one of your Necron units inflicts damage, the Dominion gauge fills up. When the gauge is filled, a Dominion level is gained. The gauge resets. Each level enhances or unlocks certain weapons and skills. That is legit. I am all for that. There we go. That's okay. We can afford to take these losses. And then I'm actually going to get in front of this Skitarii Ranger. I don't know if that affects anything. But we are going to surround it so it really can't do anything. There we go. That works. There we go. Attacks of opportunity. That's what I was wondering. Attacks of opportunity are triggered when a unit leaves the melee zone. Yep. Boom. That was great. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. I'm going to go ahead and move up to here. And I will be curious to know if I can fire. It does appear that cover is a thing. Or at least line of sight, perhaps. Although, if I'm being honest, you can totally see that dude. Brilliant. That's totally fine. Let me move this guy. That line of sight means that I can shoot those guys, by the way. But if I take him out, he can't go after my last boyos. And then it's just up to us. I think we could probably take it out with this guy. Hopefully. Brilliant. Alright, continuing wandering through the Necrons.
The tomb of Nevershah was extensive, and its observation protocols long dormant. Until they were fully activated, the Vanguard had to seek her cryptic advisor alone.
These unworthy trespassers must not be permitted to become troublesome. And still, Kynox is not present. My cryptech should be in attendance.
Alright, we played it safe before. Let's haste. Heedless of any danger. Let's just see what that yields us.
God, forgive me. Some malfunction of the tomb's awakening protocols has sealed my stasis crypt until these invaders are gone.
That's unfortunate.
Curb your obeisances, Kynox. Though the task is beneath me, I shall disinter you.
Sweet. Opted to locate Kynox as quickly as possible, heedless of any danger. Beginning of each skirmish, you'll need to deploy your units onto the battlefield. Place and move while clicking left click, remove a unit. Number of units you can deploy is limited by your leadership's capacity. Cool. Oh, I see. Very limited. Okay, cool. Let's go... I think that seems pretty logical. Although I will say, actually, let's switch. Because she can take a beating. I don't know what the engineer has. We'll play it a little close. But I think we could get our flayed one over here. Get our other flayed one to go over here. Get those attacks of opportunity in. And then hit them from the range. We're going to deploy that way. And again, we're going to kind of sacrifice this flayed one, who moves extremely creepily. So that way, if that one moves, we'll be good. I'm going to move over here. Sweet! I'll take that. We don't need to do a rise at all. Oh, I didn't realize we had guys back here. I do love that I can see what all we're going to be able to hit with. Let's go back here. They will probably be able to hit me no matter what, which is fine. We are able to take his shield down as well as one of his health bars. That works for me. I'll take that. Just kidding. Alright, we're going to need to do a little bit more. Is this a regular Necron warrior? I'm going to push him up to here. This guy won't be able to hit me. I mainly just want to hit this dude, although it isn't for much. Yep, I fully expected that. That's on me. Again, bugs are going to happen. He's invisible. He's not supposed to be invisible. It's not the end of the world, though. And then we actually should be able to hit this guy, this servitor. Very nice. Sweet. Oh, snap. I didn't realize they could hit me while I was down. That's a bit unfortunate. Let's move. Yes, brilliant. I do think it's hilarious that the dude's invisible. But seriously, it's fine. It is just humorous. Oh, snap. I actually... I meant to reanimate. Dadgummit. That does put me at a disadvantage. Very nice. Not much else we can do there. Perfect. We're gaining Dominion like crazy. I wish it would say what we gain when I hover over it, but that's okay. Not the end of the world. We should be able to tackle these dudes pretty easily. Unless we get the one damages. Those sting. Can he reach in that turn? We're gonna go right here. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone there. We're going to end the turn. We're going to wait for that engineer to come at me. Work on this guy. Take out that servitor. We're going to kind of leave this dude for last. I just want to make sure he doesn't have attacks of opportunity. Or we get attacks of opportunity, rather. Fair enough. Fair enough. But we should be able to get this dude all locked up. If that doesn't kill him, then hopefully this would. Nice. Engineer's dead. And if this guy moves out of the way, then he will get that attack of opportunity. Okay, that's the only one left. That's fine. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Are you damaged?
Nothing that cannot be attended to later on at Vargard.
Good. Attend upon me, Kynox. What has caused this interruption to the Great Sleep?
The tomb's observation routines have deteriorated over time. Their data is incomplete.
How long has it been?
More than a quarter turn of the galactic plane. Many stars will have bled and died since we last looked to the heavens on Vargard.
I love how he explains that. Many stars will have bled and died since we last looked to the heavens. That's crazy.
I see. Then, for all its sacrifices, immortality is undimmed.
The partial data indicates more biological entities are inside the tomb. Some warriors were roused in response, but they were destroyed.
Those are the ones that I think we took out as the Mechanicus.
We have an infestation of these vermin. The first of my duties is to see them exterminated. I shall attend to the security of my stasis crypt first, then drive them from the tomb.
Brilliant. Love it. Nice. All right, so we get to navigate this ourselves.
We are still missing Engine Seer Devos. It would be logical to rescue him if he yet lives. And though an escape route is the highest priority, it would be an unforgivable waste to squander this opportunity to examine a Necron tomb. I lost treasures beyond enumeration to the exterminatus at Silver Tenebris. The wantonness, the waste. I will permit no such tragedy here.
Sweet.
Less than useful. Should we come across Devos, all the better. But for now, I must determine the best route through this labyrinth myself.
I think the Engine Seer is literally who we just killed. Scans indicate structural extends in all directions. Wait for intelligence that can be acquired. Ignore the information riches in favor of moving quickly. Nah, we're gonna examine. Proximate escape route divination in progress.
Is no mere dead structure. Something stirs here, even if it sleeps. The circumspect approach was clearly the correct one. Thus, the pursuit of knowledge is always rewarded.
Sweet, less attraction acquired. Fewer enemies will spawn the next skirmish. Sweet.
More resistance. The tomb is not merely defended by dregs and stragglers. It is awakening.
I love that. Suppressing a fear response to maximize logical processing. Partial success. Partial. Oh, I love it. It's cool. All right, so we don't need to be in that mode. What do we have here? We have a Skitarii Vanguard, which has a Radium Carbine, which gives us 2 to 3 damage, has a range of 6, applies Irradiated to the target. We clearly don't have Nestled tooltips. Analyze, inflicts expose on the target, generates 1 cognition point. All right. Suffers 1 damage from weapons, action, and skills. Immune to radiation. Sweet. We also have some Skitarii Rangers, which is what we had in the very first battle with these guys. After attacking the enemy target at range of 5 or more, generate 1 cognition point. After attacking... Oh, that's what that is. All right, cool. Then we also have our Servitors, which are just our cheapo depot units. So we aren't going to... Well, we're probably going to have to worry about reinforcements coming in there and there. So I'm going to drop my Servitors on the edge. with an emphasis over there. Oh, nope, I don't want that. I do have a limited number of units. I'm going to come in with 2 of my Skitarii Vanguard. And then 1 more Skitarii Ranger. He's going to be in the middle because no one should be able to hit him. Actually, we're going to put them all on the front line there. Just kidding. We're going to move him up front, them in back. Sweet. Now, in theory, we should be able to take this guy out before he comes at us. I think between everyone coming in, we should be good. Inflicts exposed, generates 1 cognition point, suffers +1 from weapon actions and skills. We're going to go ahead and do that, because that means the next guy that I use should be able to do the maximum attack at a base minimum of 3 to 4, which means he won't even get to us. Now, admittedly, again, we have that where they can animate, so we got to think about that, but that's all right. For now, we're doing good. I'm going to get my Servitor in front. I don't think there's anywhere I could move outside of right there where I could inflict that damage. Dang, there's nowhere over here. Let's go ahead and hide behind cover here. Nothing I can analyze either. They're not going to go ranged. Both of those guys are ranged. We're going to throw our units up front. And then I'm going to drop this dude. Ah, that actually probably wasn't the best idea. 2 to 4 damage. Apply weakened and immobilized. Cannot use movement points. Attacked by this unit always inflict minimum damage. We don't know anything about these guys, so we actually don't know what their stats are. Alright, let's go ahead and just... There we go. Look at that. That looks brilliant. Oh, I love it. And then, oh, that's right. We can also use this, but we're not in range. That's fine. And I forgot about reinforcements, but that's actually okay. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm gonna come over here. Yep, I already messed up. But then they get that attack of opportunity, which is always going to be beneficial. Or they can just attack me. That's fine. That's fair. I'm not concerned about this bro getting 2 hit. What I am more concerned about is this guy hitting my priests. I don't think he was supposed to hit that. But that's okay. Wonder what his range is. I have to stay in that range or I can't hit this guy. Sweet. That's fine. I'm good with that. And then I can come around and hit this boyo. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Nothing I can do there. Nothing that I want to do there. Well, what is this? Weakened and immobilized. We need our cognition points. I don't want to use them too soon. Fair enough. We knew that was going to happen at some point. What is our max range? Let's move back outside of his ability to hit us, which should be right there. Yep, he won't be able to hit us here. We're good on that front. That's fine. Like, if you're gonna hit me hit me with these little dudes, because they just can't do much to me. And then, oh, that puts us in range. Does 2 to 3 damage. Oh, he's got 6. Oh, but I could use a cognition point. Let's go here. I'm going to use Litany of the Ancient Matrix to guarantee +1 damage, which is going to be guaranteed to knock this dude out. And we're also going to see 6 hit points, irradiated and exposed. Very nice. I love it. Let's just go ahead and hit this guy. Knock him out of the fight. Oh, they can do both. What's the turn order left? Is that the end of the turn? Sweet. Okay. Reinforcements. I don't think we need reinforcements. I think I'm just going to deploy. I'm going to assume that they also might get reinforcements, but we're going to try and do it without any more reinforcements, all right? That's going to just kind of be how we do. All right, so hopefully we can take this guy out. Brilliant. Easy peasy. Can't take that guy out. Not in range for anything else there. He's dead. Exposed, suffer 1 damage. Let's get into range. I can do all of my attacks in a single turn. There we go. Now we know we're going to get hit here, but we should be good. Yeah, we only lost 3 of our HP. We all get to move, so I'm not going to waste any more points. Sweet. Brilliant. I love this. Oh, I'm having so much fun.
The structure ahead appears unstable. Topographical scan.
Structural void detected. Depth beyond scanning limits. Multiple fractures in surrounding material.
We must cross. Erosion or seismic activity has taken a toll on the tomb. Time is pitiless, even to the Necrons.
Alright, ascertaining a physical risk. We're going to skirt around the damage to avoid danger. 100%.
Moreover, this was a storage area for samples of an alloy I do not recognize. The Necrons, in their ignorant slumber, grant us a gift. It would be illogical not to accept it.
Alright, no consequences. Sweet. No consequences are sometimes the best consequences.
Another gateway. This one far more elaborate. Could our path have taken us not to the outside, but to an inner chamber? The Omnisire commands that the knowledge beyond must be gained.
Love it. Item data processing confirmed. Engine seared. Davos.
But barely, it seems. Give me his life signs.
Critical musculoskeletal damage, blood loss, augment cascade
What
failure.
little flesh remains of Devos has proven weak indeed.
Resuscitation chance 31%. His injuries are potentially mortal. Attempting to save him is the course of action most endorsed by the tenets of the Creed Mechanicus. However, chances of his survival are low. The effort expended may not be the reward. We're definitely going to do
Shock
it.
his central nervous system. A full bioelectric reset may stabilize his augmentations.
See if it works.
His injuries were beyond remedy. Unfortunate. This death represents a significant deficit in resources.
I love how that's how they view it. That's fine. We are focused, though. Gain 1 maximum damage. So that works for me. It still worked out in the end.
Open these doors. A not unexpected welcome.
Alright, we got to kill all enemy units. Fair enough. It looks like right now we have a Necron warrior, flayed one, several Necron warriors, several flayed ones, one reinforcement pot there, one right there, nowhere else. Okay, cool. And this isn't a big deal for us, I don't think. Although we do have guys who are a little bit damaged. So what I think I have to do is put those guys out front. You know what? No, let's get him off. I'm gonna try and flank over here and push that real hard. And hopefully take out those guys over here. We may split up over on that front. We're going to move our Executor up, or Servitor, sorry, not Executor. I wish we could hit that. That would actually be really cool if we could, like, disable it for a turn. Let's see what we can't do. 4 attack points. All right. Oh, that's right, because we're outside of a range or more, we get a cognition point. I like it. Can't really move him. We got to move the Servitor first. Okay, I'm fine with that. That could have gone a lot worse, so I am good. Let's go right here. Suffers 1 damage. Alright, that's the max we could have done. I can't complain about that. Well, actually, we could have min-maxed and potentially done more there. But that's alright. It's already moved as well. And now I have the chance to take this guy out. Nice. Sweet. Alright, those Necron warriors aren't necessarily a huge threat to us right now because they do move so slow. What I'm wondering is... I do this, and then move there. Okay, cool. Just outside of our range there. That's extremely unfortunate. All right, we got reinforcements. Okay, I guess we don't have reinforcements. I am going to move up, or they only came over there. We don't get the reinforcements. I got you. There we go. That's going to cause an attack of opportunity unless he hits me first, which is fine. I am going to move all the way I can over here. Use up a cognition point. Please hit for 5. Okay. Well, couldn't have asked for much more. Please don't kill him. Or, it's okay. Sure. I can't hit him. Let's go ahead. Where can he get to me? So I can move back here and be fine. Correctamundo. We're going to move... to there as well. We should be able to take him out. Very nice. Brilliant. And then I am going to go ahead and flank here. He's going to come around that corner. I want to make sure that Servitor is there. And we're going to go ahead and knock him out of the picture as well, since we're already in that position. Now, he may be able to shoot me. Okay, there we go. Yep, I just now thought of that, and it's like, oh yeah, cool. Let's do that instead. We can go here, and one of the cool things is that this Omnissiah thing, I think, actually hits both. No, that was a different... that was the Necron dude. I am going to hit... Okay, that works for me, and we're going to double kill right here. Fantastic. Okay, that works for me. And we can't hit anyone else. Oh yeah, we can. There we go. We're just going to wipe them off the face of existence. And then we are going to get hit by this guy, but I think we can take it. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, bring in some reinforcements. I'm going to move here and use a cognition point. I think I can take this dude out. Almost. Oh, shoot. I forgot I have a trait on me, apparently. Can I look and see what his trait is? Doesn't appear that I can. Alright, so what do we need to do next? This guy hasn't attacked again, and to be quite frank, I would rather make sure that he dies than anything else. So sweet. We're good there. They reanimated. I'm actually going to move into cover here. They've already moved. I probably should have used a cognition point there, but that's okay. We're going to continue to move into cover. I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy, and the reason is they are going to be able to be within distance. Because I wasn't entirely sure if they were going to get to move before we were able to shoot them. So we're going to shoot those guys, get them dead. Are you serious? More reinforcements? Oh, okay. All right. Well, I know for sure we can take this guy out. I'm going to go ahead and use a cognition point because we have plenty of them. Can you use multiple? No, you can't. Okay. That works for me. And plus, we get that back whenever we do damage, so it's kind of like a free cognition point. And I am going to triple make sure that we hit this guy. Litany of the Ancient Matrix. We're going to move up. And we're going to blast the dude to hell and back again. Oh, and I forgot we can move twice. That's actually brilliant. I love it. Or we can use all of our points not all at once is what I meant to say. So we need to move. Right there will be enough. I'm just trying to get within range here. Sweet. All right, yeah, we got this in the bag. Wonder why we got radiated. Usually it's not us that gets radiated. We usually do the radiating. In any case, we're going to expose you. I don't think there's anywhere I can go that it can't. We are going to go ahead and move back as far as we can. Almost killed them. And it looks like we actually will end up killing them based on the turn arounds. Bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
A sarcophagus
We're good.
chamber. The heart of the tomb. Random fate generation has led us here. The Omnissiah willed it.
Anticipation, yes. Oh, repel the invaders. We are now moving back onto the other side.
Nefershah's first glimpse of the invaders was of an individual who would prove to be an outlier in their number. Though Nefershah did not know it at the time, this Scatholma was from the human order of the Adeptus Mechanicus. It was learned in the ways of scientific theory and practice, albeit only by primitive human standards.
A strange and biological thing. Is this what has infested the galaxy?
Oh, that is this what infested our galaxy in the absence.
One would imagine evolution had.
So this is indeed a tomb, and you are the one interred.
Oh, they met each other.
Evidently
I didn't realize that.
some seniority. A rare specimen. It is
Archive Lingus, Necron speculative, extracting.
It understands us. Physically unimpressive, but advanced.
You shall discover just how advanced we can be, Xenos.
This primitive
Fight each other.
creature addresses me as if I were an outsider. Yet this is my domain. One that no intruder will be permitted to tread. Let alone a whelp from a species not fit to witness a Necron's majesty.
Dang.
I am no tinkerer with ancient trinkets I do not understand. I have harvested technology from 100 Xenos races and delved into secrets even your once great civilization does not know.
We mastered the forces of this galaxy before you even stumbled blindly across your world's surface. What secrets can you know that are not trifles to the Necrons? It is only fitting they die with you.
Oh, we don't even get to choose. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. We're gonna go 3 Necron warriors and 2 flayed ones. Right off the bat. Sweet. I'm trying to see. So they put their Skitarii Vanguard right up front. So they have 2 Skitarii Vanguard and then 4 Servitors. Not to mention Scavola. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. I wish I could close the distance between the 2 of them to get into that Skitarii Vanguard pretty quick. But I can't even get them from that distance. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't just hold back. Because we don't know anything about them either. They can attack me, but these guys cannot. Let's be a little cautious here. Again, I know we're going to be in range of their Skitarii. That really hurts. Oh, and they can continue moving. No, that's what I was trying to... whole purpose of me doing that. Well... oh, nope. This is what I want. Excuse me. I want to move up to here. Thank you. I know he's already moved. Oh, boy. That was a good hit. Let's go ahead and take out this boyo. Brilliant. Advantage me. And then they're going to bring their other servitors up. Okay, this is a different guy then. What am I looking at? Flayed ones, Necron warrior, Necron warrior. This is a Necron warrior. 10% chance to inflict 1 damage, 10% to every dominion level. We can go all the way up to here. +3 to that Dominion. So again, 10% chance to inflict +1 damage, and that's 10% per Dominion level. So already at a 20% chance, I think, if I read that correctly. And then we should be able to take this guy out. Sweet. So they're already numerically at a disadvantage, but Scaevola is going to be very hard. Yeah, that attack hurts. Go ahead and whip out the pistol. Yep. That's fine. Whatever. Oh no, but he weakened and immobilized me. That was actually really stinking smart. Son of a biscuit. Okay. That really sucks. Alright, nothing we can do. We're gonna lose this guy. Which I guess technically we're not. We could reanimate him immediately. Oh, nice. Alright, we are going to put the swarm here so Scaevola can't actually do anything. And then we are going to place the other swarm here. I love that we can go over that empty chasm space, because then they have to either attack me or do attacks of opportunity. Yeah, that's fine. I get it. You know what? I actually don't want to move this guy. I don't want him dead, because then Scaevola could just come in. But now I have this person in its place, so that's, or this Necron in its place. That's also fine. What I do want is to start whittling down Scaevola immediately. That's fair. That's really fair. How does he get to have his stuff regenerate every single time? Okay, we're gonna reanimate that guy immediately now. Anyone else in the way? Let's go ahead and reanimate. Now I'm gonna move. What does this do? Charge in a straight line, inflict damage on the first entity encountered, plus 1 damage for every 2 cells covered. So if I go here and charge, that's a massive amount of damage. And here is where I think I can hit both if I do play my cards right. Flippin' brilliant. And I still get attack, which means we should be able to kill Scaevola. Frickin' flapstick.
Maniple. Countermand self-preservation routines. Full principle defense protocols.
Sweet. Exfiltration route select.
The leader of the invaders used its underlings to surround Nevershah while it fled her sarcophagus chamber. Other guards swiftly dispatched these sacrificial minions, but not before the
Of course, he
instigator of the
escaped.
intrusion had escaped her.
The architect of this outrage has fled. Moreover, this intrusion may not be isolated. There is no telling how many aliens are on
I love how
Kirath.
they're now the aliens, not the
I must
Necrons.
go to my Pharaon. Sankotep must know.
Sweet victory. I want to say that's probably the end of the demo.
From the moment I first witnessed the interlopers, they disgusted me. Eons we slumbered, waiting to reclaim our galaxy, only for it to become infested with vermin that proliferated in our absence. Now, we awaken to retake what is ours.
The soundtrack, guys. I want this soundtrack already.
Wretched amalgamations of meat and metal, shackled to ignorance by your faith. Do you truly believe you can stop us? We, who have shattered our very gods and enslaved them to our will. The stars were young when our empire was ascendant, and when the last of them die, we alone will remain. For we are immortal.
Yes. Oh, the music's so good. Oh, it's so good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching me play this first intro, the demo to Warhammer 40K Mechanicus 2. I have already actually added it to my Steam wish list, so there's no worry about that, but you definitely need to add it to your own wish list, so that way I guess you can't even see what I'm looking at. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a good taste and hopefully a desire for you to want to play as well. Once again, the demo is out. Highly recommend you go play it. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'm going to reach out to the developers and be like, hey, you want to do something together? Because I think that'd be awesome. But let me know what you think about what you saw, what you experienced. And if it's positive, then let me know by giving the video a like and leaving a comment in the comment section below. If it's not so positive, leave a comment in the comment section below. It's whatever you want to do. The engagement is what is important because that is what pushes this out into the algorithm. Thank you guys once again so much for playing or for watching with me as I play. This is Havoc, and I'll see you in the next one.